So Dave and I have actually come up a night before all the other lads. So we're actually meeting all the guys at Murchison House Station. I've been to Murchison House Station twice before this, but I didn't actually get to explore the coastal side so much, so I'm actually able to do that this time. There's more to the story about that, which I'll explain later in the video. We'll quickly get packed up because the flies are going inside of me bloody mouth, and then we'll meet the boys at Murchison House Station. Now this actually might be, if everything goes to plan, this might be my last trip inside this swag. I got something very exciting for me, probably not for you guys, that's getting put on the car, hopefully in time for the next trip. So also this trip nearly didn't happen for me. Literally a week before this trip, I noticed an oil leak coming from my transfer case. So luckily, and a huge shout out to Aaron and the boys from AGD Auto, they were able to slot me in. As being as busy as they are, they were able to get me in, and it means the bloody world to me. So thank you guys, you're the reason I made it on this trip. Next thing I'm going to say is, you better have a beer or a beverage in your bloody hand. Well, that was one of the most pleasant bloody surprises I've had in a long time. So at Murchison Station, I actually just spoke to the owner. She is just such a bloody lovely lady. We rocked up, and I know that they close they close the upstream side of the station to camping basically during any wet season, and like the wet season has really it really takes its toll on the tracks. They become impassable and undrivable. And she's actually said, she goes, it's closed to most people now, but since you guys are in a big group and you've been here before, I'll let you guys have a look. And she's actually sort of said, oh look, go as far as you can and give us like a little bit of a feedback on how dry the tracks are. So that just screams adventure to me. I'm bloody stoked, I'll be honest with you, because I didn't think we could access this side, so I'm very happy about that. It's funny because Murchison is actually a full operating cattle station, so tomorrow we actually can't access a few of the coastal tracks until 11 o'clock in the morning because they're mustering. So I'll tell you what, it is 36 degrees though right now, and that's why I'm so happy that we can go to this side, because we will be able to have a swim, and that's going to make me very happy. Did you hear Davo's car clang?
No. What's falling off?
I don't know. No, it was his tow ball, I think.
Ah, yeah. We're pretty close to hitting yours.
I know, dude. I know. Yeah. How's she feeling, mate?
Pretty good.
You did it with such grace.
Thank you. I
know. We absolutely do not talk to each other like this on off camera.
So majestic.
So we're trying to come to camps to, oh shit, that sand's hot. And we're sort of just ducking in wherever we can to see where the most suitable spot is by the river. And poor old Mark has gone first, and it's so soft here. It comes to a dead end just there, so we have to duck back in and head the other way. And poor old Mark's gotten bloody stuck. How soft is it, dude?
It's actually not as bad here as it was over there.
Oh, really, dude?
It's just because I've tried to turn around.
Yeah, I know. Heavy rig too.
She is not.
Oh, sorry.
Big boat.
She's yeah, thick. Yeah, nice. You're on this track still.
I'm trying to have a track. Where's that one?
Under the wheel.
Alright, I'll try and go forward.
Yeah. Nice. Sand's a bit warmer.
Oh yeah. Where's the water, Pete? I need to
Yeah,
swim.
I know, dude. It's looking better though. The water's looking better up this end.
Pool.
Yeah, it's a beautiful pool at the homestead.
Now, as a content creator, do you get money for that?
Yeah, you want to share?
How good are the max tracks?
Whack a 10.
Whack a 10 for the max tracks. These are the old ones.
Yeah.
You do need the new ones.
We need an upgrade.
Yep, we would have gotten our first drive if we had the new.
The views I get from this video, I'll give you part share. Yeah. So I'll make $1. I'll give you 40.
Oh,
That's what I'll make from the whole vid.
way too much.
Sweet, mate. Shit, I reckon it's about 40 degrees right here now. Right here. That's steaming.
Take off your thongs and stand in.
No, I did. I went through there. That's horrible. Glad it wasn't me. So I actually don't know how far this track goes. The lady at the office said, oh, you guys are welcome to go further, even where it says road closed, like it does back there on the sign. She goes, look, we're happy for you to go further if you want to explore, and let us know what the track conditions are like. So that was a fun little climb. But yeah, this is the fun part for me, 100%. Interesting part is that I'm thinking right now is that rocky part there. Jared's gonna get his truck up there. No doubt in the bloody world he'll nail it. So I just wish I was there to film it. So as the boys followed close behind up that awesome little hill climb we did, the next task was to find camp. It was absolutely steaming, so we had to find somewhere near water. It was slim pickings, as it was such a dry period coming up to this camp. Thankfully, usually I wouldn't say this, it was quite windy, so that kept the flies away while we were unpacking. And when I say unpacking, I mean getting a beer. But once we unpacked properly, set up all the solar panels, it was time to go for a bloody swim. This is the second time I've had to film this. The first one was out of bloody, out of focus, of course. Guys, we're here finally. It is steaming. It's like 40 degrees in the shade. I just got out of the water, and thank God for that water, because my pants are like dry again. So we're just waiting for the boys. They're about 15-20 minutes away because we can hear them on the radio. There's not much to film right now, so you're going to catch us in that water. And the great thing about that water, we found the section that isn't dry. It's like just above waist height, and it's ice cold underneath. It's brilliant. So not much filming. You're going to find me and my white pale body in that water, and I'll catch you later on when the boys get here. Cheers, guys. Hey, do not forget, whack a 10, baby, for any shelter product on their website. Shameless plug. Catch you guys. What's for dinner, mate?
We have stir fry.
Yeah, nice and quick, eh? After the effort we've been putting in for our cooking the last couple of days.
Yeah.
What's the so? You reckon you got enough?
For the whole station. Yeah, the whole station.
I think the workers are coming here, aren't
The
they?
whole station, right? Yeah.
Oh, bloody beauty! That's dropped a couple of degrees, hasn't it?
Yeah, no,
it's very nice now.
Beautiful sleep tonight.
So you're changing rooftop tent as well, aren't you?
We are, mate. We are going the same, yes.
Yep. And have you been happy with this one?
I have been, yeah.
Yeah,
I have been
okay.
happy with this, but there's just a few extras in the
Ranger.
Yeah, that just appealed to me, I think.
Yeah, good call. Nah, awesome, mate.
Yeah.
So end of Feb, end of March. Hopefully we're not waiting until.
Hopefully this year.
Hopefully.
No, there's no reason why they wouldn't. There's no reason.
Nah.
They haven't given us that impression that they're going to be postponing.
Yeah.
So.
All I know is I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, mate. How long do you think that'll take?
Oh, there's a bit there, man. I think it'll take a while.
About an hour?
Not an hour.
40?
Yeah.
30? Yeah. All right, mate. Awesome. Let's get into a drink, huh?
Yeah.
So when Kip had arrived earlier that afternoon, he'd noticed there was no power going to his brand new canopy setup, which was a little bit of an issue as he'd lost power to his fridge and all his electrical in the back. Luckily, he was able to bypass the issue and get power back into the lithium batteries. So now that that was sorted, we settled into the afternoon. As you can see, Breno there, he rode along with Jared in the truck, just getting his stuff ready, rolled out for the afternoon. The temperature had cooled down a lot. It was absolutely beautiful. So we all settled in, caught up, as it had been quite a while since all us boys had been camping together. So it was long overdue for music and beers. Beautiful sleep last night. It was like a really warm night. Moon was up and saw some actually pretty crazy shit in the sky last night. Must have been a couple of Elon's bloody satellites, but yeah, it's wicked. Bit of a light show over there. It is already quite warm, and I think on the fly here I've just thought to myself, I think I might pack this swagger. I'm going to go for a swim. One of those nice easy mornings, waiting for two more blokes to rock up this morning. They'll be here around mid-morning, and we actually can't access the coast side until mid-morning because they're actually mustering. So nice chilled morning around camp, film some stuff. I want to show you guys, there's a couple of new rigs here, so I wanted to show you, especially Graham and Robbie, they got 2 new rigs, and I wanted to see what their thought process was behind getting the new rigs, because they've gone in an interesting way. And the ants here are wild. I've just gotten used to them now. After packing up the swag, you get a little bit of a sweat going on because it's already quite warm. Yeah. And so Dave and I have decided to go for a swim. I want to see how cold it is underneath, because I think I might have mentioned it yesterday. It is like an ice bath underneath, eh, Dave? I'll tell you what, it'd be hard to be out here without water. So we were quite lucky where we did pull up, because the rest of the actual the rest of the river is quite dry up this end. But yeah, we're keeping our heads above, put it that way. We don't know if it's stagnant or whatever, but just amazing how much the it changes, though, eh, Dave, from when we were here the first time.
Yeah, I know.
This was full flowing and like raging. It was, wasn't it? It was like maybe 2 meters higher.
Yeah, easy.
Can't step too close to the edge because you just sink down to your knee in this black mud. Oh, this is going to be nice, mate. I'm frothing this. Yeah, nicely done. Ooh, where'd that go? Did that just fly out?
My thong, yeah.
Oh, oh, geez, that is cold. That is cool, man. You can see it actually bubbling up, the coldness from underneath. Shit. Oh yeah. Oh. That's good. Oh, that's nice on a morning like this, eh, bud?
Yep.
Bloody hell. So what we're actually doing, we're contemplating where to go today. So we've got a few options. We obviously can't go out to the coast until mid-morning and until the other guys get here. So we can either head out to the coast, which was the plan from the beginning, but there's also the actual track that runs up the side of the river. Belinda at the office sort of said, look, you can go as far as you want and let us know about the track conditions. What are you thinking, Davo?
I don't know, man.
If you had to make a bit of a decision
I don't
now.
really want to be sitting around here till 10 o'clock.
Oh, interesting. So you reckon do a bit of exploring beforehand?
Drive up for half an hour and come back. Like, we can always come back. Yeah, we can meet them and then go.
And then head out to the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No, that's good thinking, because you think to yourself, it could cut off just there.
Yeah.
It could just be impassable there. Then you wait until mid-morning to do it, and half the day's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are I like to do this. We'll try and brainstorm with the crew last night, and it's good because everyone has their input. Graham was like, no, I want to get out to the coast, see what that's like, because there's a wicked hill out there. But Belinda reckoned, well, if we were speaking about the same thing, Belinda was saying that it's washed out a little bit, but, oh, shit, this is nice. But, yeah, well, I guess we'll gather the guys, wait for the other boys to, I don't know whether we go first or whatever. But
way, doesn't really bother me.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, when you can pack up in 2 seconds with the bloody rooftop tent, isn't it? Have you had brekkie? You've had brekkie, haven't you?
Shake,
yeah, all right, cool. Yep, a few more minutes. I reckon half an hour. I'm going to soak in here for a bit. It's bloody cold still. It's beautiful. Yeah. It'll wake you right up. And then get some brekkie going, and I'll let you know of our plans. Either way, it's going to be a bloody good day. We've got a big cyclone, actually, that's up north, a massive Category 5 cyclone that's hit. And apparently we're going to cop some of that, the rainy weather in the next 2 days. So it's hard to see now, because if you have a look, it is beautiful here. It's hard to believe. So how we go, mate. Suck it and see. That's what they say.
That's it.
Cheers, guys. So I've actually gone and done something. I've purchased myself a Starlink setup. Now this is the Starlink Mini. Definitely not my style of product, I'll be honest, because I feel a bit dirty actually getting one, because it's almost like, you come out to bush to sort of get away from, technology and stuff. But at the moment, I've got to be honest, this has changed the way I camp a little bit. Just for example, I'm trying to weigh it up in my brain about, the pros and the cons. The pros, obviously, you can get satellite phone reception anywhere in the world, and I've got to admit, this is the whole thing. This is a Starlink Mini. I paid $2.99 for this directly from Starlink, and I'll tell you what, Starlink had it to me from Sydney within 4 days. Insane. I didn't think I was going to get it before this trip. Super easy to set up, and the good thing about paying the $2.99 for the Mini, the actual router is built in, so it's this here, and a cord, and that's it, and it just fits into like a laptop case. But I've found that on this trip, it's actually been super, super handy, because Dave and I connect to it. We're able to FaceTime our families, and also I'm able to keep in touch with Brownie and keep in touch with Scotty as they come up, whereas in the past, I've never had reception here from Telstra, who I'm with. So I'm really, really loving it. But also, you've got to sort of be a bit careful with it, because the $2.99, you pay the $2.99 and you actually pay $80 a month, but you can activate it and deactivate it whenever you want. So at the moment, what I've done, I've activated it for this month because I know I'm going on a trip. Then I've deactivated it for next month, and that gets you 50 gigabyte worth of data. And the brilliant thing about this as well is you can monitor all the statistics about what you're using and stuff like that. And I think it's absolutely brilliant. It seems to not be using much. You just plug it in and it's done. It's like within a minute you're connected. I might be a bit of a turned man, but let's see how I go. It's very, very handy for keeping in touch with loved ones, and also like with guys who are coming up in the past, so with guys who are coming up, and dribbling in afterwards. So time for brekkie. Short ass. So guys, just before we headed off, I wanted to sort of explain one of the new rigs that are here for this trip. Now, if you go and have a look, we've got a podcast coming up probably during this series. Check the Everyman chats, because I got Graham from Roman Round coming on the podcast. Now, we'll be obviously talking about the reasons behind this, which are very viable to me. But dude, tell me what she is, and I also wanted to hear the reason, man, because I wanted to speak to you about that, you know, like, yeah. So all right, go the year. What do we got here, mate?
So the facelift 79.
Yeah, Sandy Talk. You gotta mention that, mate.
V8. I was actually looking at the autos, to be honest with you.
Yep.
And the cars that I was looking at were all autos. It just happened to be that this one was sitting there.
Yep.
It had a few things that they don't come factory with, which is why I didn't buy one before I bought the Ranger, man.
Yep.
And I spoke about going back to one of these for a long time.
And that's one thing I wanted to add in also, that you had a 76 before I did,
five
mate.
and a half years, 6 years.
Yeah. And the thing that I've noticed from you after the 200 series that you had was that you went to the Ranger, and I truly picked up a vibe that you never were fully happy, man.
Yeah.
So how's this one going? Explain to me, like, so far. You'll get a good workout out of it today.
It is... the only way I can explain it is, you know when you just get in something and it just feels...
I absolutely do.
And I've got, like, just in this little track, there was a lot of off-camber stuff.
Yes.
And when you put these things, anyone that's had got a V8,
yep,
this is bog stock minus bar and the rims and tires.
And tyres, yep.
When you put it in first gear, low range, and you point it,
yep,
foot off, and it just...
Yes, third low, dude, is like, get you out of trouble.
It really, honestly,
yep.
And so it just feels right.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I'm stoked. I couldn't
You
be
always
happier.
wanted to come back to one of these.
Yeah.
And weren't you thinking of a Troopy at one point?
It did, because I had the 76, and the Troopy gave us a little bit more height, a bit bigger room in the back.
Yep.
Could have roof converted it if I wanted to, but
I think you should be quite happy with.
To be honest with you, I'm glad I went with this, because I will have a lot of fun in this and take my time building it how I want to.
Yeah, exactly, man. And you're just happy with the base as it is, man. And then just slowly do things as you can do it.
And I love the facelift.
Yeah.
The lights. The retro
Toyota the external freaking the external like indicators on the front that gives you that FJ40 back in the day type of feel. I wanted to show you guys quickly, because this is the first time I've actually properly seen one of these cars. He dropped over the other day to my house when he was trying one of my tyres on his car, just to see whether it would scrub on the front. But I want to show you guys just the dash cluster. The dash cluster is like a selling point for these. Cheers, Gray. Look at this. It's that smell, and the smell of the aircon. That's one thing I do remember when my car was like around 25,000 Ks. But does that not remind you of like the like old FJ40s? You know, it's just that perfect middle ground between modern and not too modern, that it's going to be beeping every 2 seconds at you.
And the newer ones as well, which they've got a few extra electrics, but it's still nothing. Compared to like the Ranger, or compared to even the 200, to be honest with you. And I think that's my love for this.
I think you're home, man.
That it's to be honest with you, and this, people will go, you're fucking nuts. I love the 200. But I still maybe think I shouldn't have ever sold the 76.
Yeah, well, that's good, man. It's at heart.
But I'm really happy with it.
Where you've ended up is just that perfect middle ground. I understand completely, but it'll be a good test today, mate. Just
even
feel
just
it all
the tracks
out.
In here. Little, small, slow stuff. Bit of sand. I can't wait to see what we can get into. Test it out.
Well, thanks, mate, for showing me through that. I'll maybe when he's done it up a bit more, I'll do a full walkthrough, because he's got some grand plans coming on with the canopy and shit like that. But it looks great as it is, mate. Yeah, I'm jealous, definitely jealous. One thing about these freaking cars, man, the aircons are ice cold.
I had to turn it down.
I
had to put
hands
it down
getting
in
numb.
the low section.
Morning, gentlemen. Hey, you didn't think I was going to come and find you in that new 200 series. How we going, Robbo?
Good, mate, good.
Good, mate, good. Hey, later on I wanted to, I'll do the same thing as I did with Gray.
Yeah.
But you've got a new rig, dude.
Yeah, mate. Yes, she is.
That is a unicorn. Come on, mention the kilometers on that.
Sort of 219 VX,
Yep.
62,000 when I bought it on.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So,
And
one owner.
They do get soft in their old age.
and, oh, since the guy's just changed his whole setup, I got to get around to that as well, mate.
Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, loving it, man. Like,
Yeah.
big difference compared to the 70.
Totally different, eh? Two different
Yeah,
cars, man. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Still a little bit nervous for that just because it's brand new to me.
I know, yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
But it'll be a good. This will be a good trip to test that type of
Yeah.
shit out, like bogginess, you know, rock descents
stuff
and,
as well,
and
yeah.
inclines. So
Even yesterday coming in, that little rock climb up there was,
Yep.
you know, 4 low. First
No
gear,
worries.
Just climb straight up it, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas with the 70 series, you're in first low and it's just jumping raw, raw.
Just bunny hopping up the hill.
Yeah,
Eh?
I'll be your memory,
Yeah.
like your memory lane, all right? And Tomo got a whole new canopy set up, which I'd like to actually do it at night because it's like I'll come up to you while you're doing dinner because it lights up nicely.
Yeah, no,
you had
I like
a few issues on the way up, but all sorted now. Thank God.
Hopefully, you may have just jinxed me. We shall see. Hopefully everything is all sorted now. Something very simple,
Yep.
just had the flow-on effect. Once we isolated the problem, it should
Yeah, but it's taken a big transformation, the car, hasn't it? From a tub,
definitely, yeah.
full canopy, rooftop tent. Looking forward to having a look at it.
It's a whole different setup. So,
Yeah.
and I'm learning how, my first trip with it, so I'm learning how to live out of it. So
Yeah, because you've got a
that's
big
gonna
trip
be-
coming up, haven't you?
Well, I hope to have a lot of big trips coming up.
Yeah,
That's
beautiful.
Part of the point, you know, I don't want to invest that sort of dollar into that.
For
and then not
weekenders.
use it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Nah, magic, we'll have a look later. How far to you think we'll hit a gate?
100 metres.
100 metres? That's a good for me.
Are you not counting the 3 we hit yesterday?
Yeah.
But we're allowed through, so they're not counted, mate.
Although we only hit 1, and that was the fence going through the station.
Yeah, exactly. It feels nice. It feels like we have exclusive access, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, we pretty much do.
Yeah, well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's
With
good.
the whole thing, if you see anyone else out there, please report them because they're not meant to be there. That's pretty well exclusive.
Anyone bring a gun?
I'm not going to say on camera.
Anyone bring a gat? We call them gats out here.
Whatever, Matty. Just so you can see what's going on behind us, that's all.
Yeah, I'll go pull out, man. I'll go behind you, buddy.
Thanks, my man.
You got a reverse camera now anyway, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, 360, brother.
Why'd you leave me, man?
You be next, mate. You be next.
Sweet like wine, got honey on its own. One hand on the bottle, she got one hand on the gun. She squeezed that trigger, you as good as done. I should be running from you, darling, now to kingdom come. 'Cause my mother told me as a child, boy, don't play around with fire, 'cause you might just end up getting burned. And I know the wicked never rest, so I always try my best. But there's some lessons hard for me to learn, like good boys don't play with bad girls. Good boys stay away from them bad girls, yeah. The good ones just can't get me high, so I'll be falling all my life for one of these bad girls. You bad girl, but you do me so good. Friends call me a dummy, 'cause she taking all my money, but I make it rain like 24/7. If it mean a little time with you, break my heart, leave me hurt. The next one just gon' do me.
Is that a bit of scrapage then?
No, I think the left wheel got on a rock.
Yeah, gotcha.
Flicked the rock.
Beautiful, mate.
So far, so good.
Yeah, good, mate. Too easy, eh?
Window touching. Like,
Might not even need a lift kit.
I think I'll put one in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in no rush.
Nah, exactly, mate.
But loving the tyre combo.
It's looking good,
It's
man.
perfect,
Yeah.
And it was bad. I just love that.
I know, dude. First low, too. Yeah, tractor.
Bad girls, the good ones just can't get me high, so I'll be falling all my life for one of these bad girls. You bad girl, but you do it so good.
you driving a car that's not loud. It doesn't feel right.
I was driving up yesterday and I could hear the boys on the 2A and they're going, responding so quickly, what's going on? Couldn't hear fuck all on the 76.
Oh, it's looking good, Robbie. 24 hours in, mate, and you're going to change your mind, aren't you? I'll speak to you later about that. It didn't take long, did it? Hey? Oh, what a legend. Wait, how's this stuff with the canopy and that? Notice any difference? Any more body roll?
What was that?
Yeah. no, like extra body roll?
I have not, don't even notice it.
Oh, that's good.
No different whatsoever
Yep.
from my previous setup when it comes to handling and...
Yep.
The only thing I'm looking for now is what fuel economy is going to be like. And
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, no,
so it'll be a good test on this one?
coming up on the roads, especially with the wind that we've had, yeah, didn't feel it great.
Yeah, interesting. Nah, it looks good, man. It holds itself well, like you say.
Yeah, I mean, that's coming up here, so even though I've got a massive obstacle, it's like it's always me.
Yeah, well, that's good. And were you paranoid about it? Were you a bit like concerned?
Not like paranoid, but
Thinking about?
learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Nah, well done. Looks bloody beautiful.
That I'm just totally ignorant and it's totally different, and I just haven't got the skill base to even know that.
Both is fine.
I'm gonna leave this on your charge, Pete.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just
easy
I'll just keep plugging the radio in.
Eroding. So I'm super proud of what we've got for lunches for most of this trip. I've got the travel buddy on. By the way, I'm always behind with these things. I put the latch on so the door doesn't fling open. These here, I'm so proud of them. They are homemade brisket, pickled jalapeno and cheese pies. All the meats from David Cutting Edge, who's behind the camera now. And we're thinking of doing something else. And this was your idea, eh, Davo?
Yep.
Come in on the angle. You come in. Oh no, I want you in it as well. Selfie it, mate. So this is that butter. Oh, dude, I cannot get it. You guys have to try this, eh? It's so easy to do, and it was so like delicious.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some of this butter here. That's hardened up perfectly now. We'll get like a little spoonful once they've heated up a little bit more. Dig a little hole. We'll put a little block of that in there. Let it melt through, man. I think it'll be
Just to make it a little bit more healthy.
I was gonna say it's brisket, full rich gravy, cheese, pastry, jalapeno. Why not go the full hog, mate?
Because it's
Stuff
not
the arteries right up.
Because it's not 10 o'clock and we haven't started drinking yet. So
No. This is a what soft drinks? White lemonade. It's Schweppes. No, but what do you reckon? They're frozen, so
Yeah,
2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
It's about 10:30. So the plan has changed a little bit as well, guys. We are going to meet Scott and Brownie at the homestead. Just because I'll explain a bit later. Just because the track going through, we don't know whether we're going to keep going on the river track yet because it was actually quite marshy. And Belinda said, look, if it looks like it's a bit questionable, maybe don't go through it because the ruts stay there once they've dried
you don't
out.
want to ruin all the tracks.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so-
Wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, so we'll head back to the homestead now, meet the boys, and then we'll get back to you when we formulate a plan. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of the first episode of this brand new series. If you guys like what you're seeing, I'd love for you guys to throw a comment down below. I love chatting to you guys and getting your feedback in real time. And if you wanted to consider supporting the channel, merch, Patreon links will all be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and here is a glimpse of what you might see in the rest of this series.